possibly, of course. These new lines had never seen Paris week before. London or Milan, but we definitely in New York. I figured out my style and what it should be called. It's the Mint. You know what I'm saying? It's the Mint. Yeah. Latest in my collection, have it prepped for a walk. I'm a passionate designer every time that I talk. Just look at my brand, it's luxury art. The mother's knockoffs, you can tell by the cloth. It's the Mint. Know what I'm saying? It's the Mint. Yeah. The garments are old, my clients pay the cost. Chambray, some decal, price protected by law. Innovation and influence, you can hear it in my bars. Still my style all you want, but y'all can't put it on.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
You know what it is?
It's the Mint
Podcast.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Josh Mintz, man.
Kev Mint.
We back, man. You know what this one is.
Another one.
Another one. Gotta put that DJ Khaled.
Respect.
Hey.
So listen.
Go ahead, man.
Let's just get into it. But first, I just want to say we want you to subscribe to the Fresh Mint Podcast.
Yes, yes.
And we want to get you folks moving along on this YouTube channel.
Yes.
And joining us and enjoying this time together.
Yes.
And we are about to get into our next episode. We have the free agent frenzy in the NBA.
Right.
And we want to talk about it for a few minutes.
Interesting free agency moves, signings, trades.
Yeah. The landscape is changing, you know.
Very much.
A lot of things are happening, and, you know, you're going to see some different looks this year, you know, guys going to new places and joining up forces and trying to see what they can do to get to those C's, those Celtics.
They want to go back to back.
Yeah. I mean, the Celtics pretty much have stood pat. You know, they just re-signed their guys that they had. They're going, you know, run it back with the guys they had.
And hopefully they can keep them, you know, for the long run as they continue to fight to win more championships.
Right.
But they're the best team in the East, best team in the league and overall. And we'll see if they can keep it going and get banner number 19 next season.
Yeah. Now, the Lakers stood pat too so far. I haven't seen them do anything of significance.
Man, they just worried about that draft. That's all they was doing.
Well, listen, I mean, they need some help getting back to a good spot in the playoffs, you know. And nobody wants to go there. Paul George said, nah, no thanks.
Klay
Thompson said, nah, no thanks.
Then I heard Buddy Hield was like, nah, no thanks.
So something is happening out there, you know, in Lakerland that nobody's attracted to that. I don't know,
man. But it's interesting, you know. The Lakers didn't really make any moves, any signings. I've heard. I think that they did some team exercise options, you know, with the guys on their team.
Right.
But other than that, I haven't seen either a new guy signing with a team with the Lakers. So, was there any good moves for the Lakers? Not at all. Not at all. Other teams, you know, they making good moves, but the Lakers, nah. But we'll see, man. We'll see how as free agency keeps going. Let's see how it goes.
I mean, I don't think they have any money, really. I mean, they have to go.
They're trying to get DeMar, but I don't think DeMar wants to go. I heard about him and his team. You know, they don't really. looking into, okay, let's work something out. They just heard about it and they're like, you know what, we're just gonna move on. Well, I heard that DeMar DeRozan is meeting with the Sacramento Kings.
Right, that's what's up next.
And he gonna sack. That's gonna be crazy. He go to Sacramento with them guys. That's basically another piece to the puzzle for Sacramento to
get in that top four,
and possibly get to the conference finals, and maybe the NBA finals.
Wow!
If they can get there, I got them playing against Boston.
DeMar's one of my favorite players, man, of all time. I've always liked him. Yeah, I mean, I love his game, man. I love his game. I've always liked the way he played. I mean, he has the mid-range game. He can take. He added
that 3-pointer to his game, so
right.
That's a big thing.
And a year ago, he showed he was clutch. I mean,
what?
He was putting it down on these people, man. You know, he was putting it down on them. And
should have been an all-star every year, but
yeah, I mean, he's solid, man. He's solid, and it's a guy that works all the time in the off season. So, I mean, DeMar's one of the guys that I really dig, man. I really dig his game, you know. But then there's the 76ers. Yo, man.
PG.
Yeah, PG-13. Can't get that 13 in Philly.
Nah.
That's Wilt.
Wait, what?
That's retired.
Yeah.
That's been retired.
Can't be PG-13 no more.
Nah, he got to be.
He might have to go to that 2-4. Back to that 2-4 he wore in
Indiana.
PG-2-4. Going up the floor.
Oh, man. So, I mean, they loaded up. They did a lot of stuff in the offseason trying to go after the C's. Man, PG, they got Andre Drummond coming back. Now, he was there before.
Right.
And they're bringing him back. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he backed up. He backed up Embiid before.
Okay.
And they got out of there. I mean, I just heard they re-signed Caleb. No. I'm sorry, Kelly Oubre. They extended Maxey.
Right.
They signed Eric Gordon, and today or yesterday they got Caleb Martin from Miami.
They got Caleb Martin
from Miami Heat, right?
Miami Heat.
Man, you know, funny thing.
I mean, I feel like Eric Gordon is the replacement for Buddy Hield,
who they didn't really utilize the way they could have.
And I thought Eric Gordon was going to stay in Phoenix, but
nah.
I don't know, man. Phoenix not making any moves really either. So
that's a squad that is in.
The only thing that Phoenix and Lakers did was just draft picks and coaches.
Wow.
Well, except for one that, one has coaching experience, one never did. But we're going to move on from that. Yeah. 76ers. Man, they're trying to come for the C's.
They're coming for him, man. But
that's gonna. I feel like, but most important thing is health.
Health and continuity, chemistry, right? Because you can bring a gang, but if you don't work together,
because you think about it, that's a big three right there. Embiid, Maxey, and PG. That's a big three. Because Maxey's coming up.
Right.
So that's a big three.
Okay.
And you know how it is with big three. Remember we talked about between big threes and duos?
Okay. I mean, that's a good question. I mean,
what do y'all think? Y'all think big threes is better or duos? Let us know in the comments.
And also, is a big three necessary to win? Because now, this past finals, the Celtics versus Dallas Mavericks, you had two duos in the finals, one from the West, one from the East. The duos with good complementary players to help them get where they wanted to go, but they were led by duos.
What's the difference between them two? Is just one duo, they're very shifty and they can shoot. The other duo, It's athletic, big, very physical, and they can shoot.
Okay. Now, what's the last big three to win a title? I don't know. I can't.
I would say 2014 with San Antonio.
2014? That long ago?
Yeah.
As many times. Well, let's just
Ginobili, Tony Parker, and Tim Duncan.
right.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe
Wow.
I wouldn't count Golden State because there's more than 3.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think maybe it was Golden State.
It might be Golden State.
And not the last one, because Clay was coming off an injury
the
and
one
he had just
before
got
that.
back.
2018.
2018,
Right.
a big three,
Won a chip.
won a chip. Okay. But is it necessary anymore?
No.
Duels are back.
Yep. It's just like the 90s.
And just when duels are back, the 76ers go for it, trying to bring a big four.
Big 4.
You know, so I don't know what's going on with that. But listen, what do you think? Let us know, and we'll discuss it. You know, we'll talk about it in the comments. You know, but the free agents are still moving around. There's guys, you know, that sign contracts. They just guys leaving teams and just, you know, pulling into, you know, new digs.
Yeah.
Valanciunas went to with the Wizards.
I don't like that move, man. I thought he was one of the key pieces in New Orleans.
Right.
But I also heard they're trying to move Brandon Ingram, so
Right. They're trying to go in another direction now. They got DeJounte Murray
right.
from Atlanta.
And I thought that move that was going to be fine for that squad.
Right. It would have helped, you know, with Valanciunas being there, but now he's gone. So
Right.
I don't know who's going to fill into that
I
spot.
feel like I thought the Pelicans should have got Hartenstein.
Oh man, that would have been nice for them. Hartenstein signs with
OKC.
Isaiah Hartenstein signs with OKC. Your squad, my squad, my
our
pseudo
squad.
squad. Right.
You've been liking him since
For a long time. Long time.
was it 12 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Hardenstein left the Knicks, and he's now with the OKC. It's another big move. He would have fit into a few teams. OKC is the one.
Yeah.
If
Pelicans.
he went to the Pelicans, that would have been a nice move for them. I think the Lakers would have liked to have had him,
but
but he wasn't going there. You know,
he wasn't gonna go there.
Seems that there seems to be some stink on the Lakers right now, but hey, I don't know. So now that Clay left the Dubs, they have a new guy that
Buddy
they
Hield.
signed.
Buddy Hield.
So
They trying to get a new nickname, the Splash Buddies.
the Splash Buddies. Whoa.
Then I also heard that it's a possibility
Mm-hmm.
that they might get Lauri Markkanen from the Jazz on a trade.
Wow.
And now for me, I think they're gonna trade Markkanen for Kevon Looney. I don't know. It's not part of the rumor, but that's what I think. I think he gonna go there for
Oh man, that'd be interesting. I mean,
the way Golden State system is, I don't know how it's gonna be for the way Lauri Markkanen plays his game.
right.
Because he likes to have the ball in his hands.
Mm-hmm.
And for him, he has to do a lot of dribble handoffs, a lot of pick and roll.
Right. It's not really his style.
It's not really his style. So I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like him staying with Utah, because I feel like he would be the guy in Utah.
Right.
But now Utah is willing to trade him, which I don't understand that. If you want a guy that could be your number one guy, you should keep him. Just like how Orlando, Banchero got to be the number one guy.
Right.
Oh, shout out to Orlando. They got KCP. That's a good move.
Oh, that's a big move for them.
They re-signed the Wagner brothers. They got Jonathan Isaac back and Gary Harris.
Right.
So Orlando, they coming up.
They're on the come up. Yep, for sure. They're definitely on the
come
come
up.
up.
Watch out for Orlando. Don't be surprised about Orlando.
Right. They're gonna be tough, and they
You
got
think
some
they make the playoffs this
experience.
year?
They got a lot of experience in this past year's playoffs playing Cleveland. That was
Make
a
it to Game
series
7.
that was right. Exactly. So
You
I
think they
think
can make it to playoffs again?
oh yeah.
And win the first round?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
I think they'll get in again, and I think they're going to cause problems.
Because they were top 5 in the East the whole season.
Man.
I couldn't believe. I said, "Dad, you see Orlando?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Yo."
Yep. You know, so I'm feeling them. They
Yeah, I'm digging with them.
are going to be a problem. You know.
I'm definitely keep an eye on Orlando.
Yeah, definitely, man. But OKC made another move. They got Alex Caruso
Alex Caruso trade for
in a
Josh
trade.
Giddey.
So
I know we talked about that the other one of our episodes, but
yeah, we mentioned it. You know, when it first went down, but I want to bring it up again because with the addition of Hartenstein, who came in as a free agent, that Caruso deal looks a lot better.
Right.
You know,
a lot of good defense in that joint.
right? Exactly.
2 veterans can help a young squad like that.
Mm-hmm.
Getting Isaiah Joe back and getting Aaron
Right.
Wiggins back was big because that shows that they're part of the future of OKC.
Right. So they
Along with
re-signed those guys.
Right.
I think they were restricted. But
yeah.
Another big move is Chris Middleton opted out of his contract with Milwaukee Bucks. So we have to wait and see what's going to happen with him.
He's been there for a long time.
That is a big piece.
I feel like Milwaukee's falling off.
They're falling apart.
They're falling apart.
They're falling apart, man.
I don't think they're gonna be that team that they used to be.
Right.
I feel like we said, getting rid of Drew Holiday really messed up the whole thing.
Yeah.
Now look at him now. He in Boston. Look what they did.
And he chipped up.
And he got an extension earlier in the season.
Right.
So
Right.
he's locked in with Boston.
Right.
They ain't gonna move him.
Right.
It's your fault, Milwaukee, for allowing that trade him to Portland, and then yeah.
And now they just lost Malik Beasley to the Pistons.
Yes. So your other shooter
Right.
is gone. So now
it's just Giannis,
and
Thanasis, and Dane.
Oh, Bobby Portis.
And Bobby Portis.
Because I heard that they might trade Brook Lopez.
Right. Lakers are trying to get him too.
See, so Milwaukee's falling off.
Man. Oh my gosh. So let's see what happens to Chris Middleton because I mean that's a big move. Whoever picks him up,
it's pretty good.
Yeah. He still got something in the tank.
Yeah.
You know, he had a little issue with the knee, but that brother can ball when he's healthy, man. So, and I think he's healthy right now, you know.
I can see him in Denver. I can see him in Denver.
Wow. Man.
Or maybe... Woo!
Wow. Denver. If he went there. You know, you have Aaron Gordon at the power, and you have him at the small, and Murray.
Or maybe he could help them in Phoenix. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
They still got ball problems there, Phoenix, man.
No, they got no point guard.
They have no point guard, and he's not a distributor. He's a shooter, you know. Speaking of Phoenix and where they messed up at, the point guard that they did have, CP3, who went to Golden State, is now been in a signing trade, I believe.
No, he got waived.
Oh, he was waived.
And then he got signed by San Antonio.
San Antonio Spurs. The perfect teacher.
One of my favorite teams.
The perfect mentor.
One of my favorite teams of all time, San Antonio. I would love to visit San Antonio, man. Heard the city's beautiful out there. We gotta try to see if we can check out San Antonio.
Oh, that's not a problem. We can hit that spot.
Go next summer, something like that. Go to visit San Antonio.
I'd like to go during the season.
Ooh.
Go see a game.
We'll see if we could do that.
You know, Gotta wait for yours to be over, your season to be over, and maybe spring break. You know, if you're done, then we can go on down there and check out a game.
For sure. Like you said, great mentor, great legendary point guard, legendary coach.
Yeah, man.
Boy.
You know, those brothers they just picked up in the
I
draft.
think like I said, I think they're gonna be in the play-in. I think they're gonna be in the play-in. They could possibly get to the 8th spot or the 7th spot.
Yeah.
San Antonio, the draft. Shout out to my man Stephon Castle.
Yes.
Great pickup. Getting Harrison Ingram from North Carolina. That was a good pickup as well. And, you know, with Wemby and everybody on that team, it's a good pickup. I think CP3, you know, he can help the other point guards on that team to teach him how to be a true facilitator as a point guard.
Right.
Obviously, he's going to throw a lot of lobs. I think CP3 going to be top 5 in assists per game. Just giving a bunch of assists to Wemby.
Right.
So, good move. Interesting move. And, yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
And, Klay Thompson, man, on the way to Dallas. Spent 13 years with Golden State, won 4 championships, a couple All-Stars, set records.
Right. 37 points in a
quarter.
In a quarter.
Only 4 dribbles.
Wow.
Scored 60 for the game. I remember that game, man.
Yeah.
That was crazy. I couldn't believe that. Only 4 dribbles? That means half of his shots was off a curl, catch and shoot.
Catch and shoots, man.
So, I mean, not a bad pickup for Dallas. Added another shooter. I don't know how that's going to work for them to get to where they were this past season. But we'll see, man. This season, you know, with these moves, man, the season always gets interesting to see what these guys look like in different uniforms, different system.
Right.
So we're just gonna have to see. That West looks very, very difficult, man. I'm sorry, they look very like I'm talking about even teams that didn't make the playoffs. They look like teams that could actually make it.
Right.
It's like Houston.
Yes.
Sac.
Yeah.
San Antonio. I mean,
Sac should have been in this year.
They should have.
I
don't know what happened. They falling off from the end of the season.
Right down the stretch, they just tailed off.
They're gonna make their way back up, man.
They're gonna light the beam again this season, man. I think they'll be better.
Yeah, great addition of Devin Carter.
Oh yeah.
Signing Malik Monk back.
Right.
That was good. So
that was a big deal.
Yeah,
that's a big deal. And if DeMar goes out there.
Woo!
Should be interesting.
That West, man, I'm telling you, that West is very stacked. But, I mean, yeah, we got other free agency moves, you know, Tobias Harris going back to Detroit.
Right.
Malik Beasley going up in there. You got Cade Cunningham.
Got extended.
So,
right.
Another Detroit team that, you know, they're doing a rebuild.
Right.
They still out. They got a coach now, JB Bickerstaff. That was the coach for the Cavaliers.
Good coach. They have a good GM. Trajan Langdon came over from New Orleans.
Right. And he's good at getting
putting
pieces
guys together. Yeah, he get the pieces together, man. So Detroit could be on their way back in a couple of years, man. They got a lot of young talent.
And yeah, man. I mean, got some other news though. Got about the Celtics of the owner.
Oh, they're up for sale.
If
you got that cash, go buy the C's.
Right.
You know, do your thing.
Yeah.
You know, if you got it.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you got it, go on and get it.
Go on and get them, baby. They're for sale. They're ready.
Yep. And
that's about it, man.
That's about it, man. I mean, there's some more moves. You know,
more moves to come.
Miles Bridges re-signed with the Hornets.
Oh, okay.
3 years, $75 million.
Okay.
I heard that he could have went to the Clippers.
I
heard the Lakers was trying to get him as well.
Right.
But I mean, we still don't know about Trae Young.
Oh, true.
We still don't know about Trae Young. What's happening with that?
Right.
He get traded somewhere, this and that. Who knows? But yeah, man.
Atlanta, man.
Yeah, Atlanta.
Were they in the conference finals a couple years ago?
They could have made it to the finals.
And they just got rid of all those guys. It's interesting.
Oh yeah, one more signing. James Wiseman signed with the Pacers.
Oh,
good replacement from Jalen Smith, who signed with the Bulls.
Right.
He's a better skill player than
Jalen Smith.
Yeah. So that's a good move.
I like that. I like that one.
Yeah. But yeah, man, we just came up here with y'all, some updates on the free agency.
Yeah, it's still going to be going on for a while. We'll see what happens. Summer League is starting.
You're right.
So that's going to be exciting. Get to see these young fellas that just got drafted and some free agents out there, guys coming back from overseas. We're going to see some things happening. Let's enjoy Summer League. California League first.
Right. And Salt Lake.
And then
end up with the Las
Vegas. Olympics is coming. Olympic team is going to be in Vegas. So it's going to be some fun stuff going on, man. The W is doing well. The two young girls that rookies, Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, are going to be all-stars facing
Congrats to them.
The women's USA team. And they're going to face them during All-Star break. There's going to be a break from the W. That's going to be fun. Angel's really picking it up. Caitlin was a front runner for Rookie of the Year, but now Angel Reese is starting to make some noise. Mm-hmm. She's got more double-doubles than anyone except Candace Parker.
She tied with Candace Parker.
She tied with Candace Parker.
So
we'll see what happens 12 games in a row.
Wow, man.
What happens next one?
That's tough.
She got a 27-10 game, her last game. And we'll see what happens, man. But we're here for you. So check us out. We'll keep you informed. And we want you to be a part of this, the Fresh Mint. Subscribe, comment, Q&A, as we always says. And
follow us on the socials, man.
Follow us on the socials as usual. We're here.
Y'all know what it is, man. It's the Freshman Podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Until next time.
Dudes.
I'm saying it's the man. Yeah. Latest in my collection, have it prepped for a walk. I'm a passionate designer every time that I talk. Just look at my brand, it's luxury art. The mother's knockoffs, you can tell by the cloth. It's the man. Know what I'm saying? It's the man. Yeah. The garments are old, my clients pay the cost. Chambray, some decal, price protected by law. Innovation and influence, you can hear it in my bars. Still my style all you want, but y'all can't put it on.